fun. For those who don't know me, I stream every day on Twitch except Tuesdays and Wednesdays around 10:30 a.m. EST. I'm a variety streamer, anything from RPGs, MMOs, yapping, of course. And I have now taken up the hobby of enjoying cooking for all of you. So feast your eyes on the delicious things that I will behold that you unfortunately cannot wrap your mouth around. But I can for you. I will go ahead and put it in my mouth and enjoy it, and then tell you how you should enjoy it and make it yourself at home. So today, drum roll, we're going to be making bacon and fig flatbread. I think it's going to be absolutely freaking delicious. And we're going to come with me this way to our life-size fridge. The chat always says is as big as me. Or that it's, I don't remember. Actually, what does chat say? Chat. Oh, chat says that every time I open my fridge, excuse me, it looks the same. Everything in it always the same. So you guys, down in the comments, tell me, as you see these videos, does my fridge look any different? Or is it nothing changes? Oh my god. Imagine if that actually is true. So, we have our little box from our HelloFresh. I got a crazy deal that you could do 4 meals to serve 2 people for 4 weeks for $20. So this is now our 2nd week of doing these, and I absolutely adore them. They're a lot of fun. Hi, Kumi. Good morning. How are you, dear? So let's count what we have. We have 2 sticks of cream cheese. Cream cheese? Yes. 1 giant onion. This is not Shrek. And then we have another cream cheese. They're nice and cool. We have, of course, a mozzarella cheese. If you ever hear like an accent, my mom is originally from Puerto Rico, and then my father's from Santa Cruz. So on occasion, I say words that you're like, huh? That's why the accent comes out. More mozzarella. Of course, our fig spread. Big, delicious spread. And then we have some Montgomery Jack cheese. Perfect. And of course, our flatbread. Quick, easy, simple. Do it yourself at home, folks. You got this. So, first thing we're going to do is set our oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to put bake, open this up. Every single time I open chat and I talk about baking anything, chat immediately goes and says, oh my god, Luna, we can't believe you're baking. One time your oven explodes and then you're never trusted again. Okay? At least my mom still trusts me to cook. So that's all that really matters. You take all your little inventoria from your oven, grab one of our pans, and set this in here. Hard day's work. We're just getting started. Alrighty, so now we're going to get some aluminum foil, like that, to cover our pan. Put this over here. Cover it nice and fully. Oh, a little short. There we go. Nope. A little bit more. This. There we go. Perfection. Did it. Okay, chat. This over here so I could put you guys in your trusty dandy spot. We just washed our hands earlier after we washed everything. Aw, thank you so much, Realist. I really appreciate it. Earlier we were having some issues. I recently changed like my settings, and any compliment I was getting filtered for sexual harassment. And I was like, oh guys, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I forgot. We actually actually have some meat on this. It's not just a vegetarian meal this one time. We are going to get some bacones. So again, come with me. And we're going to get our bacon. Our bacon. Y'all will bring the bacon home. I will then cook it for you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. At least once a week we cook. At least. We've been cooking like 4 days this week. Is it 4 days, guys? Or has it been like 3? Now I think about it. Oh, also, if you're watching this video today, we will be streaming live twice tomorrow on Friday. We're going to do a morning gaming stream, and we're also going to do a Halloween Horror Night stream. We're going to see how well that goes. Because honestly, I'm a big chicken. I do not like being scared whatsoever. I'm terrified. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to survive it. Probably won't. And it is what it is. Because I don't know how I got suckered into it. Oh, it was for my niece's like birthday gift. And she asked us to take her to Halloween Horror Nights. And this is how I got sucked into it. Okay, we have our oven set to 425 degrees. We're going to then go ahead and get a pan to cook our bacon in. So, grab yourself, I would say like medium to large pan. Bam. Woo! No. Hi. Hi, Sleazy. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Good morning. This is big enough. If it's big enough for your chest, it's big enough for the rest. That was actually a really good line. We're going to put our heat about medium. I put mine around like a 5 or 6 because this burner likes to set things on fire. And you know what? We all have that one burner that's like our favorite. This is our favorite and also the worst because it does tend to set things on fire. So we just got to keep an eye on it, okay? All right. After that heats up, that's when we're going to be cooking our bacon. After we do our bacon, then we're going to be cooking our onions. So let me get a plate for the bacon for once that's done. So it'll be all Gucci doos. I was an MC. It was just a reflex. Isn't that crazy? Reflexiones. Reflexiones. Tommy King. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, 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 dearie. How are you? How's it going? Thank you. You're welcome to say hi or keep on lurking, whichever you prefer. Feel free. Let me just adjust my clothing. Okay. Readies. I feel the heat coming off of the pan. We're going to open up our bacon. Ignore my cutting skills. We know they're not the best. In fact, they're very, very questionable. And it's okay. What is life without questions, right? Tell me. Boring. Boring is the answer, guys. Boring. Pause the video and come back and answer. Because there's no way you didn't say boring as well. Alrighty. Got our nice thick... Wait! We didn't get our meat all the way out. Hold on. Boom! Now we got our nice thick cuts. Bam. Alright. Oh! They're like falling apart. Okay, let me just dump it. Just dump it. Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. Done. Into the trash. Cribba! How are you? You don't want to go back to work? Do you want me to swallow some more? Water. Hydrate. Hydrating is so important, guys. If you don't stay hydrated, you can go into a lot of issues. So we're going to take a sip. Right now, everyone, stand up. Take a moment to stretch those legs. Open our mouths. Let it sit on the tip of your lips. Tilt your head back. Let it fill your mouth with the coolness. Enjoy a moment to enjoy feeling it go into all of your body. And then breathe out. Refreshing. Okay. Hi, Kerba. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for saying to the odds. All right. Ooh, we have a nice thick piece of meat right here. Ooh. Come look at this, guys. Look at this. We have very nice pieces of meat meat. I'm gonna get my wide angle lens, cause it looks like we're gonna need it for this part. Okay, I want to make it even. These are gonna be weird pieces, but we have 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Look at these cuts of meat. Sleazy, thank you for the follow. Put you down? Why? What happened? You're doing great. You're doing great. Thank you for the follow, Sleazy. Thank you, thank you. Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Going into almost the weekend. Can we believe it? This week has flown by insanely. Kind of crazy. Crazy. I'm still thinking on what I want to title this first video that we're doing for our cooking segments. I feel like cooking with Luna is so... Luna is such a common name. Common. And then I'm thinking to myself, what could we name it? I want it to be like something where it's like eye-catching. Hi, Encrypted! Good morning! Yes! We went and we did our 3-mile walk, and then I added an extra mile just for the great torture of it. So we have our undershirt, we have our skirt, little shorts that I love to ride up. I had my sneakers. I just normally like to wear like a sweater. It was a little chilly this morning. I was surprised. So I was like, thank you, Encrypted. I appreciate it. See, this is what happened to my zipper all day. There we go. There we go. Yeah. How are you today? How's your week been treating you thus far? We are starting a cooking segment on our YouTube, and I will eventually also be going into doing cosplays and IRL, like video travel. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights, and that could be our first video. Is like, come get spooky with me. So I kind of want to dress up, but I don't know what I want to do. My niece is like, you should do something from Five Nights at Freddy. And I'm like, I've never played the games. I've never seen the movies. I know they're like animatronics. I was like, maybe I'll be a bear. Get like waist-high stockings, spray glitter, put on like a little cuddly bear onesie, put on a little hoodie, and do like combat bits, maybe? I don't know. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We're still thinking about it. The jury's still out. We're not 100% sure. The meat is very skinny, so I don't want to overcook it here. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep flipping it continuously. You're going to start to see that bacon fat drizzle out. As it drizzles out, just make sure that you catch it onto the rest of the meat. That way they also start sizzling and glizzling. It'll be like yum yums, you know? Yum yums in the tum tums. Look at that. It's getting that beautiful char. Okay. I believe these itty bitty pieces are basically done. Because you have to think, it's also going to bake in the oven. it's also going to bake in the oven, guys. So we're going to do it partially. That way it still has time to get a perfect glaze when it goes into that oven too. Okay, this is going to be our final flip for these few pieces. Looks like they're getting to the perfect point now of caramelization. Yum, yum. Okay, I'm going to put this here. There we go. These on the bottom are still looking a little suspect. It looks like they will need a little bit extra time. Perfect! That was our oven. Our oven is cooking. Boom, boom, boom. All I need is all these faces. Normally, whenever I'm cooking or cleaning, I normally put on like Spanish music. But lately, I've been liking more of like the modern, like pop, rock, hip hop, R&B, those kind of music. Which I know it's kind of surprising for me, considering I don't mind like modern day music, but sometimes it's questionable. Genuinely what? Genuine. Genuine. Okay, so those few bacons are gonna finish. Then after that, we're gonna slice the onion and then cook the onion in the bacon fat. Yes, you heard me correctly. Cook your onion in the bacon fat. We're gonna get that onion nice and fatty. You know, nice and golden and caramelized. At this point, onion is generally sliced pretty thin. So we're going to lower our heat to about a 4. I'm going to lower my heat to about a 4 here, guys. Okay. Now we're going to see this little piece. It looks like it's just about good. We're going to take that out. We have one piece left. The edges are looking a little like they need more. But again, it's going to go back in the oven. So we're going to take it out right now. And these are our little bacon pieces. You can see that steam starting to come together, boys. We gotta cut this onion up quickly. Don't try this at home. Don't do that. But I'm gonna cut the edges here. This is the best way I found to peel it. You cut these. Then we're gonna go, oh, okay. Okay, bag. And then we'll peel it here. I feel like once you cut off the ends, it's much easier to peel an onion than if you like try to peel it from just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take the pan off the heat while we do this. Because even though it's on a 4, you could see how much smoke is coming off that bacon fat. It is sizzling. Sizzling. Okay. Get all of our skin off. Perfect. Pick up any excess. Throw that away. Now, slice it into these beautiful little circles. I would say about a 1/2 inch. Gonna cut that. And you're gonna proceed with till the entire onion is on your cutting board. Remember, just be careful with the knife. You don't want to cut your fingers. If you can't get it all perfect half circles, that's perfectly fine as well. So now we're going to slice them thin. I cut them in half and then in 4. So we're going to cut it like this. So we take this, we come here, we cut it in half, and then we cut it in 4. I like my onion to be pretty thin, especially if I'm going to like be putting it on like a pizza per se. And this is going on a flatbread. So having that extra miniature size is like, it makes for an easier bite. Wouldn't you agree? Go ahead, keep cutting half and then 4. Half. And then 4. And then we're going to bring our pan right back over onto our heat. Remember, we've turned it down to a 4 at this point. And now we're going to put these into our pan. Nice sizzle going for us there. Beautiful, beautiful. We can go ahead. Looks like that's going to be done for that. Go ahead and stir around your onion to break it up nice and good. Get it all evenly coated in there. Oh, sweet smell of perfection. Yes. At the end of these segments, you guys are going to cook all of these at home by yourself. All you need is the ingredients. Perfect. Yeah, cutting them into those smaller pieces was a perfect call. Great call. We have some pieces that are being a little stubborn, so I'm going to take them out and cut them up again for myself. You got to do it really quick so that it can all cook evenly, because it's already starting to caramelize. Okay, and then throw it back in there. What are we making? Hi, Fatal Fangs. How are you, my dear? Swole Troll, did you see my message in Discord? I watched all of Boots. Oh my goodness. Very good show. I really enjoyed the story. Military people, I could not survive in the Marines. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my goodness. We are making some fig and bacon. We're making bacon and fig jam flatbread. We're going to take out these big pieces. I don't know why they're so weird. I'm going to cut them a little smaller. Yeah. Really? Now you're going to try and watch it? I liked it. I like that. I feel like they didn't disgrace the name of the military. They gave it a fair representation from what my friend has told me from being in the Marines with the boot camp and everything. But, oh, hold on. Throw this back in there. It is that up-and-coming story. Marine Corps boot camp wasn't all that bad, just long. See, 13 weeks versus someone had to do it 3 times. 13 times 3? I would not make it, because I would definitely probably get injured. Okay, so we went ahead and we did our bacon fat. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and stir in our cream cheese here. And we're going to turn off the heat. Make sure that heat is off, because this is going to heat up quick. Yeah, there's a guy in between the 9 months. I'm good. That's a whole pregnancy. That's a whole pregnancy. Oh my gosh. That's a whole pregnancy. Hi, Keen. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and cut the second packet. Remember, we turned off the heat. Afternoon. Hi, Jared. How are you doing? We're making bacon and fig jam flatbread. Earlier, we had some eggs and bread with some tea. And now we are turning our attention to lunch. Okay, and we're going to twist this around. Look at that. Look at that. Seems right. Yeah, the fastest way out of boot camp was to graduate. Literally. Can't imagine. 9 months. Oh. Like, I just want to go, like, fat camp. Can I go to boot camp just to, like, go to the fat camp and then let myself come out? Can I do that? I don't want to, honestly. We have our onions getting completely covered in that cream cheese. Just keep stirring so it doesn't stick to the pan, and you're going to do perfect. Now, when the onions finish cooking, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of olive oil on our flatbread pieces over here. You want some? Come get it. Okay, going to bring our camera down so you guys can see our beautiful flatbread. I highly recommend getting a spoon. Anytime I put olive oil on things, I overdo it and it doesn't get that perfect consistency. So get a spoon, pour your olive oil, and then you're going to just drizzle that sucker. I'm going to try and coat it all evenly. All beautifully. This one might need a little bit more, just to get those edges nice and crisp. Put a little drip, 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 drip. Perfect. That's not how it works, Luna. Once you touch, you're stuck. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm good. I'll stay then. Maybe I'll just find like a boot camp. Okay, our flatbread is all nice and glistening. Would you agree? Now we're going to put this back over here. We could put this in the same. Oops. Going to stir our onions again. Just keep them nice and coating and moist. So now, oh my god, I did it wrong. It said dimple side down. Oh well. Wait, do you guys consider this the dimple side or this the dimple side? I think this is the dimple side, so I'm turning that down. And then it says we're going to do, oh, it says to put salt and pepper on the flatbread as well. Put a little bit of salt. I'm not gonna put too much. Try to keep sodium. Hi, Keandre. Now we're gonna toast our flatbread for about 3 to 4 minutes. So let's go ahead and pop it over into the oven. Put our timer, 1, 2, 3 minutes. So once those come out, we're going to head and top our toppings. We're gonna have our nice creamy onion. Then we're going to put our bacon. I'm going to cut up the bacon. I want it to be like nice, thin, crispy pieces. I'm going to take this out of here. It's soaked up as much oil as it could. And we're going to chop it up. I'm going to do like 4 pieces at a time. I like it to be nice and tiny. So, go here. Careful again with those fingers. Okay, and then with the big pieces, I'm going to do those together. Because there was like a bunch of skinny pieces, and then you have your little pieces. Grab this. These I'm going to cut in half because they're a bit long for my liking, personally. So I'm going to cut them in half. Cut them in half. Beautiful. And also, don't be afraid to taste the meat. Hi, Venora! Oh my god! You have scissors? My scissors are so dull. Let's see if it works. Oh, it does work. I do scissors when I'm at like a hot pot, K-pot. That's a good idea, actually. That's a great point. Thank you, Venora. Thank you, thank you. But my scissors are kind of dull. Very dull. So we can either use scissors or we can use our knife. I feel like the knife is a bit quicker. And we're gonna just go like this. Perfect. Perfect. Got everything all nice and chopped up. How have you been? How's life? Good to see you, my dear. Happy Thursday. How's life? How's everything going? Still playing Enjoy? So once the flatbread has come out, we're gonna put the onion, mozzarella, bacon, Montgomery in that order. So onion, mozzarella, bacon, Montgomery. I'm going to do 1 packet of mozzarella. Then we're going to put our bacon. Then we put the second. I like mine to be extra cheesy on top versus like under. If that makes sense. And then we'll bake it for another 4 to 6 minutes until all that nice gooey cheese is melted. There's our timer. Make sure you get a glove. Don't forget. Don't want to get burned. Pull these out. They're looking nice and toasty. They're smelling delicious too. Okay. You guys, so you can watch the process. You have a storm? Please stay safe. Oh my gosh. And again, our process was we're going to take onion. And then more onion. Onion. Make sure you get all of that goodness. Good. And we're going to put this here. Remember, after the onion, we're going to put our mozzarella. So y'all are the reason we're getting a cold front, huh? Okay, and then go ahead and spread it out. Oop. Hold on to a corner. I'm going to spread it out. Okay, it's hot. There we go. I'm using like the tip of my nail here because I personally am like, this is hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Put this down. Perf. I wanted to keep it away from the edges if we can. Okay, it's looking nice and even. Grab onto the next one and do the same process. Just spreading it out from the middle and working my way to the edges. I'm going to do like this. Perfect. Now we're going to do our mozzarella cheese and cuts. Yeah, it should be fine. You're not going out. There's no trees. Oh, that's good. We used to have like a gigantic palm tree. And we always used to have to cut it really short just so that it wouldn't like get on everything. No, I lied. We used to have a giant oak tree. I'm sorry. A giant oak tree. I forgot I had 2 flatbread. I'm like, we're going to save one of the mozzarellas for the other one. And I'm like, no, my dear. You're going to put one mozzarella on one flatbread and the other mozzarella on the other. Perfect. We're just spreading out our mozzarella. Okay. And then we're going to put our bacon. You're very welcome, dear. Yeah, we have a big oak tree and we had to cut it because it was gonna cause. It used to like blow all the leaves into our neighbor's yard, and they never really complained, but they would have to like pick up the leaves, and we could tell it was a little annoying for them, for sure. They were really nice about it, but you know. Do something before someone tells you something. You know what I'm saying? At this point. Does this look even? Are we even on the on the bacon here. I think so, right? They're so nice. Like, they just had a real another deal where you could do the 4 meals for 2 people for 4 weeks for reoccurring revisiting customers for $19.99. And I was like, oh, I gotta do it. Put a little bit of cheese, more, and then a little bit more cheese here. Perfect. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be able to wash everything here. Put this in the drawer. This is gonna go over here too. This is trash. I like to clean up as I go. So now we're just gonna stick these back into the oven for about 4 to 6 minutes. And we shall have perfection. I'll put it for 5 minutes. I always like to go in between. Okay, while that cooks, we clean. So we come here. You tried them for a while? Yeah, I tried them for a good while. I think the only reason I stopped was just because the pricing. Like, after a while, it started to, like, add up. And I was like, so, like, now you'll pay $100 a month, right? Which is a crazy steal, especially in today's economy. But if you have to pay, like, $300 a month, it's like, well, and then I have to also get, like, regular groceries. It's like, oh, I'll just buy my own ingredients, you know, or eat out, which I think is crazy. Crazy how eating out is cheaper than cooking. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Only sometimes. Because, like, the other day, I wanted to make stuffed peppers. And to get all the ingredients, it was $80. And it was, like, enough to last me for the week. So it was, like, $80 for the week. It's like, man. But you're eating, like, the same thing over and over versus, like, trying something different daily, you know? Because if you do $20 a day, 5 days a week, it's $100 versus $80 for one meal. I mean, for, like, your 5 meals. But it's the same thing. So it's like, man, it just depends on what you... Yeah, for sure. We tried to pause ours, and we're like 2 months later, they reinstated it. And the driver left it in the trash, which we got it within. But then we had no way, so then we canceled it again. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. You're welcome to say hi or keep on lurking. You kept all the sheet ingredients, so you have... Oh, that's a good idea. All the, like, recipes. Yeah. I want to try this salmon one again. Because we always are buying salmon. So I think that one would be, like, a really easy one to, like, recreate. I always like to clean while I cook. So that way, when I'm done, I'm done. I don't have to clean after the fact. I don't have to clean, like... before I have to eat, like, everything is done. I feel like this is the best way to just get everything good. Oh, I just realized the onion actually soaked up the fat so well. You know how, like, normally if you cook bacon fat, you need to, like, put the thing, you'll need to, like, stop it from going down the drain because it can clog it. There's actually no, like, fat left. That's interesting. I'm gonna start cooking a bunch of... I'm gonna start buying a bunch of onions. Anytime we cook bacon, I'll be like, oh, let me make some onions. Time to make our bacon, our onion bacon. Yeah. Any games you've been playing lately? I thought about trying the new Pokemon. The Pokemon, what is it, A through Z? Or also trying, there's another one. Ninja Gaiden 4 came out. And then there's also I'm just waiting for the PlayStation to come so we could play Ghost of Yote. Like, that's all I'm waiting for. I do not play any sports, but I do like watching them. I actually got into it because of anime, believe it or not. They're like, the animes, they do such a good job at explaining like what's happening and what's going, that it's kind of given me like a newfound respect and like it for all of the thingies. So I'm like, ooh, this is interesting, interessante, you know? So that's kind of like where I'm at with it. All right, let me throw away our trash. The last thing we gotta do is just put our little fig jam on it. And we will be perfectly done, my friends. Just clean up our surfaces. Throw these things away. You're good, my love. Okay, it sounds like our oven is ready. Going to come over here. Turn off our sound. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at that. We made bacon and fig jam flatbreads. Those smell divine. Now we just need to go ahead. We'll turn off our oven here because it's all good. We have that perfect glaze around the edges. That browning, golden brown that we always love to see. So now we're going to cut a little bit corner, and I'm just going to glaze just a bit of fig jam. Right down the middle, right down the middle. Perfect. Welcome back. You're just in time for the finished product of our flatbread, bacon and flatbread. Oh my God. Luna word. Bacon and fig jam flatbread. Welcome back, Tally, and welcome back, Realist. Here you have it. How do you think we did? Looks yummy. We turned off our oven. It is all delicious. Now for the taste test. We're gonna let it cool just a second. I'm gonna get my pizza cutter out. If I can find it. Pizza cutter's normally right here. Oh, here it is. Found it. Is there cheese? Is there cheese, you say? Is there bacon? Yes, of course. We have mozzarella cheese and Montgomery Jack cheese. So we're just going to go ahead and slice right down the middle. Ooh, it's nice and crispy. I can feel the crunch. And then we're gonna slice it in 4. So another down the middle. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You can hear the crunch? Yes. Your dog, Max, says it's cute. Oh, I thought you were saying that the dog was saying that my dog is cute. Aw, what kind of dog do you have? Elizabeth is a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. And then Buttercup is a long-haired blondie dachshund. I know, could we have picked like any longer names for dogs? That's pretty funny. Oh, here, let me hold it up one more time. Now that it's all cut, we have our gorgeous, hi Link! Our gorgeous bacon, big jam. Yum. Okay. Now we just need to do a taste test. A poodle? Okay, we just ate, so I'm like, here, we'll take one of these. Oh, it looks like there's gonna be a pull. It's a mini one, but we'll take it. Okay? Ready? It's hot. That's not what I expected it to taste like. It's more savory. It's way more savory than sweet. I feel like the fig jam is almost like non-existent. It might need a little more. The cheese is great. The mozzarella and the Montgomery Jack go really well together. The onions are perfectly caramelized. They melt in your mouth. The flatbread has that nice crunch, if you can see it, if you can hear it. I'm going for a second bite. That one had more of the fig jam, and I got more of onion. The onion gives it a really nice, like, crunchy texture. It's not like, but it just adds to, like, the whole element of it. And the fig jam paired really nicely with the caramelization from the onion. Because originally the onion with just the bacon, it tastes more meaty and savory. But here, when you add the onion with the fig jam with a good amount, it gives you more of that caramelized, sweeter taste. This is what this is. This is our first cooking show segment for YouTube. I'll be posting this later today. Make sure you go check it out, like it, subscribe. It's free. YouTube at Luna Hunbun. My other socials, all of it's Luna Hunbun. Okay, and we're almost there. We're doing good. I'm gonna try and do like an all-encompassing bite. So we're gonna roll it up and we're gonna take a nice big bite. That was the best bite yet. That bite had everything. Savory, sweet, cheese, crunch. It's like you know, like that warmth you get from a home-cooked meal. It's just such a wonderful feeling. We are eating bacon and fig jam flatbread. We caramelized the onions in the bacon fat, We added some sour cream. Then we topped it with some bacon, mozzarella cheese, Montgomery cheese, and put it all together in the oven. Mmm. Yum, yum. Pause 1 moment. I gotta close the back door. Yes, Elizabeth. The best for last. That last bite. Perfection. This was delicious. This was different. I feel like of all the meals that we chose, this one I least suspected. Hi, Blue Pill. Welcome in. So, that will be the end of our Luna's Cooking Show segment. We hope you enjoyed it. We being me. Oh, and the girls. They immediately ran away as soon as I said that. And the girls, we will be doing this at least once a week. So we hope that you tune in again next week for even more delicious cooking and food. If there's anything that you want to see me cook, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know. You can join our Discord, come in the live stream, and I will be happy to oblige when I can. So thank you all very kindly. And don't forget again to follow. It's free, and that way you can come and see it again.